Merry Christmas! You're listening to WEEU's Holiday Festival of Sound. I'm Jingle Schnuts, and WEEU broadcasts at 8:30 on the AM radio dial. Reading, Pennsylvania.
Thank you, Jingle Schnutz. Well, here we are at the top of another hour. Yours truly, Dave Kline, executive producer of WEU's Holiday Festival of Sound. Let's go back to our wonderful and magical musical memories of Reading Musical Foundation's holiday jam shows so many years ago with our guest producers for this segment, Mr. Mike Anderson and Mr. Fred Bernardo, two excellent musicians, producers, creative guys, and as I said before, proud to call them friends as well.
Okay, we had Dave Cullen on this one. Everybody knows Dave Cullen, Grammy Award-winning guitarist and performer. He's doing Frosty the Snowman. I believe you were on this track, too, as well.
Yeah, this was kind of a duet. Dave and I have always loved playing together. He used to come in my store when he was a little kid, and we got to know each other then, and he's turned out to be just one heck of a guitar player, and I think this was mostly a duo.
Well, we're back to the InFredible Holiday Jam Band. This is the whole gang together playing a great song called Santa Claus is Coming to Town. And we've talked about the members before, but this is a time for you guys to shine without anybody else taking away the spotlight from you.
Yeah, mostly those guys, and I'll tell you, they really do shine. I mean, these guys were just an amazing guys to play along with. So this is their arrangement.
Okay, we have Elvis up in the wings here. Jeff Krick and High Society, I guess, was the name of the band that was backing him up. Is that correct?
I believe so. I think that was kind of like his band, Jeff Krick and High Society.
Got it.
But, local well-known Elvis impersonator, and we had a blast with this guy.
And I think his son is up doing it now.
I think his son is now, the next generation is also an Elvis impersonator.
Well, he's an award-winning Elvis impersonator as well.
Yes.
He's doing Santa, Bring My Baby Back to Me.
Thank you very much. I need a little audience participation for this one, though. I need everybody to put their hands together like this. Help Elvis out a little bit.
Santa, bring my baby back to me. Santa, bring my baby back to me.
I need a lot of presents to make my Christmas bright. And I just need my baby's arms wound around me. Oh, Santa, hear my plea. Santa, bring my baby back to me.
Santa, bring my baby back to me.
Where the Christmas tree is ready, the candles all aglow. But with my baby far away, what good is mistletoe? Oh, Santa, hear my plea. Santa, bring my baby back to me.
Bring my baby back to me.
Please make those reindeer hurry. Well, the time is drawing near. Well, it sure won't seem like Christmas. Well, with my baby, see the hula, well, I fill my sock with candy. No bright and shiny toy. If you wanna make me happy and fill my heart with joy, then Santa, hear my plea. Santa, bring my baby back to me. Please make those reindeer hurry. Well, the time is drawing near. Well, it sure won't seem like Christmas. Well, with my baby, see, fill my sock with candy. No bright and shiny toy. If you wanna make me happy and fill my heart with joy, then Santa, hear my plea. Santa, bring my baby back to me. Then Santa, hear my plea. Santa, bring my baby back to me. Thank you.
Happy holidays from the 165-year-old Ringgold Band. We are thankful to the Ready Musical Foundation for enabling us to continue our tradition of live music for audiences throughout Berks County. With their generous support, the Ringgold Band has been able to continue the tradition of live concert band music through outreach programs to middle and high school students and senior citizens. Thank you, RMF, for helping us to grow from a group of 15 men in 1852 to 65 musically qualified men and women who play so much more than marches.
Let's listen to Feliz Navidad by a local band called Los Fantasticos.
Yep, a local bunch of guys from the Spanish community. At my music store, we always knew all the Spanish musicians in town, and they have bands, a prolific music community, and we brought them in to do a couple tunes.
Yeah, this whole mixture of music here for the 96 version seems to be all over the world, you know,
Yep.
all different influences.
Yeah, which all local musicians, but every kind of style and music you can imagine, just on this one show, for a matter of fact.
We hoping you all know this one. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. Everybody, Feliz Navidad, yeah, 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 yeah. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna
the best of the years, coming and to come. All right.
Feliz Navidad, ho ho,
The little thing.
Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Santa Claus, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas.
Me too.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
Feliz Navidad,
We're going again.
Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, everybody. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad.
Here comes another local favorite, Dave Kline. Everybody knows Dave Kline. And he plays all kinds of music. This one's called Must Be Santa. What kind of influence is this?
Well, it's a polka.
Right.
And you'll hear my guys, these guys that I had in the backup band, we could pretty much play just about anything thrown at us, and they jumped right in on this polka, and we had a great time.
Yeah, it sounds like the audience did too.
Well, who's got a beard that's long and white?
Santa's got a beard that's long and white.
Who comes around on a special night?
Santa comes around on special night.
Special night, beard that's white. Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus. Who wears boots and a suit of red?
Santa wears boots of white and red.
Who wears a long cap on his head?
Santa wears a long cap on his head.
Cap on head, suit that's red, special night, suit that's white. Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus. Who's got a big red cherry nose?
Santa's got a big red cherry nose.
Who laughs this way? Ho, ho, ho.
Santa lives this way. Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. Cherry nose, suit that's red, suit that's red. Special night, beard that's white. Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus. Ooh, very soon we'll come our way.
Santa very soon will come our way.
8 little reindeer pull his sleigh.
8 little reindeer pull his sleigh.
Reindeer sleigh, come our way. Ho, 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 cherry nose, cap on head, suit that's red, special night, beard that's white. Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen.
Comet, Cupid, Dancer, Vixen.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen.
Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen.
Reindeer sleigh, come our way. Ho, 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 cherry nose, cap on head, suit that's red, special night, beard that's white. Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus. Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus. Thank you.
Okay, we have some traditional Irish music right now with a song called The Ivy and the Holly. What's the name of this band?
This is the Shanachians, and they were anyway back in the day, a very well-known sort of Irish and Celtic band. Rich Dodson is the main member, highly skilled string player, violin, guitar, etc. And he was in some rock bands too.
Oh, yeah.
But the Shanachians were well known for a long time.
You're listening to the WEEU Holiday Festival of Sound. The recordings during this segment were made live at Reading's iconic Peanut Bar back in 1996. And I have to thank my friends Mike Anderson and Fred Bernardo for putting their time and talent and energy and passion for music into producing the last couple hours of segments. These happy memories are really priceless if you love Berks County music, and that's what the Holiday Festival Sound is all about. So think about this. That was 22 years ago at the time this show is being broadcast that those recordings were made. And then it was within 21 years ago that I thought to myself, you know what? We're just going to go ahead and put together an annual thing on radio called Holiday Festival of Sound, and it's going to start on Christmas Eve, and it's going to go through Christmas Eve into Christmas Day, and then Christmas afternoon and Christmas evening. And so it has been now for more than 2 decades. Let's go back now and rejoin 1996 and the Reading Musical Foundation Holiday Festival of Sound and the Holiday Jam. By the way, the RMF, the Reading Musical Foundation, has been the sponsor of this show ever since its inception, so for 20 years plus. Good old Reading Musical Foundation has been there, and we thank them for that.
We'll end this 1996 version of the Holiday Jam with a fun band, Pat Garrett and the Straight Shooters, doing Green Christmas. Not White Christmas, not Blue Christmas, but Green Christmas. You've known Pat for a long time.
Yes, I know Pat, and Green Christmas would be appropriate. If you know Pat, you probably know what he's talking about. But this is Pat and his whole band, Tommy Vollmer, who was one of my mentors on the pedal steel guitar, playing pedal steel, and his entire band playing. And really, really fun song.
Well, I'm dreaming about a green Christmas. Christmas is my favorite time of year. Well, I'm dreaming about a green Christmas. Come to my store and spend your money here. Hey, charge up them credit cards. Spend that moldy dough. Shop until you drop. Christmas is coming you know. And don't forget anyone on that torturous list. If you forget Aunt Louise, she's really gonna be. It rhymes with list. Ho, ho, ho. I'm dreaming about a green Christmas. Christmas is my favorite time of year. Hey! I'm dreaming about a green Christmas. Come to my store and spend your money here. Go ahead! On December 26th, our store will be closed. We ain't taking turns. You can stick 'em up your nose. And when we reopen in a month or so, everything will be half price, and you'll know that you've been hosed. Ho, ho, ho. I'm dreaming about a green Christmas. Christmas is my favorite time of year. Hey, I'm dreaming about a green Christmas. Come to my store and spend your money here. One more time, I'm dreaming about a green Christmas. Christmas is my favorite time of year. I'm dreaming about a green Christmas. Come to my store and spend your money here. I sure like them $50 bills. Come to my store and spend your money here. Them new hundreds look fake, don't they? Come to my store and spend your money here. Yeah! Oh, Merry Christmas, everybody!
Hi, this is Dave Kline, and I hope you're enjoying WEEU's Holiday Festival of Sound, brought to you by the Reading Musical Foundation. I'm proud to say that for the past 30 years, I've enjoyed volunteering with the RMF to further its mission of enriching our community through music. Our family has contributed to the RMF to help provide lessons for dozens of guitar and banjo students. If making our community better through music and education appeals to you, please consider doing what so many others have done. Give to the Reading Musical Foundation. It's a gift that gives back in countless ways. And Merry Christmas.
Happy Christmas! It's WEEU's production manager Mike Fox with a couple of holiday favorites from the Ringgold Band.
From
Christmas. You're listening to WEU's Holiday Festival of Sound. I'm Dave Kline. Thanks to the genius of Charles Dickens, ghosts were introduced into the holiday season a long, long time ago. You know, you remember Jacob Marley and the spirit of Christmas past, present, and future. Well, there are other sort of creepy, crawly things that are part of Christmas folklore. Now here's noted author Charles J. Adams III to tell you all about the Christmas spider.
One December, a mother was busily cleaning the house for Christmas. She swept every corner of every room completely clean, for she wanted everything bright and shiny in time for Christmas Day. The spiders fled upstairs to the attic to escape the broom, for they knew she was far too busy to follow them up there. Well, on Christmas Eve, as soon as the house became quiet, the spiders slowly crept down for a peek. They scuttled into the living room, and oh, what a sight they saw, a beautiful Christmas tree. In their excitement, they scurried up the trunk and out along each branch. They were filled with happiness as they climbed among its glittering beauties. Alas, by the time they had finished climbing, the tree was completely covered with dusty gray spider webs. Well, midnight came, and Santa Claus came with the gifts for the children. When he saw the tree, he smiled to see how happy the spiders were, but he knew how heartbroken the mother would be if she saw the tree covered with dusty webs. So Santa Claus turned the gray spider's webs to silver and gold. The Christmas tree sparkled and shimmered and was even more beautiful than before. And that is why we have tinsel on the Christmas tree. And every tree should have Christmas spiders in its branches.
Next up on our WEEU Holiday Festival of Sound is Berks County's own Maria Flamporis Damore with an absolutely gorgeous live version of Ave Maria.
This is WEEU's Dan Newbert from Good Afternoon Berks Country. Up next, we have the BCCC, Choristers, and Chorale on the Holiday Festival of Sound.
This
And finally, rounding out this hour of WEU's Holiday Festival of Sound, a wonderful recording that was made all the way back in 2007 of a New Year's Eve concert with the Reading Symphony Orchestra, with a relatively new conductor on the scene here in Reading and Berks County, and that is from England, Maestro Andrew Constantine. He prefers to be called the music director, kind of humble in that way, but to me and many others that enjoy his concerts year in and year out, he is the maestro. Here then is your Reading Symphony Orchestra recorded live. McDevitt on the Reinsel Family Reading Musical Foundation harpsichord is going to take us out of this hour. But stick around. We have plenty more to come on WEU's Holiday Festival of Sound.